Let's see. I don't know. I'm going to wait. There was 2 cards that symbolize secrets. Let's see if they come back out in the near future. I saw the High Priestess and the Moon, but we're going to move forward. Strength. Okay, so for some of you, you're very, very strong right now, or there is a call to be strong, okay? But I feel like there's a lot of strength within you guys right now, okay? I feel this. I feel this. Let's see what else we have here. I'm hearing the word courage. There's a real need to be courageous during this time. Okay. 5 of Swords. All right. So I feel like some of you might feel like you are either getting backed up against a wall to do something, or the feeling like someone is trying to bully you into doing something. And this is why you're having to be strong here. All right. So there's something here that is making you feel restricted, bullied, unappreciated maybe. Let's see. Let's clarify. Why is the 5 of Swords here? 5 of Swords. I don't like this card when it comes out. It's kind of worrying me, Sag. Let's see. Manifesting or a trickster. Let's see. Someone could either be trying to trick you. Okay, victory. Someone's trying to get the victory over something or someone. So either someone is trying to bully you or back you up against the wall to do something you don't want to do. And you have to be very, very strong, stand your ground, and get the victory over this person. Or this person is trying to bully you to manifest the victory over you. Okay, let's see. Woo-wee, Sag. Okay, let's see. Foundation of this. Okay, 7 of Wands. All right, so some of you are really, really having to defend yourselves or defend something. Ace of Cups. Okay, I feel like for some of you, it's like you have to defend wanting to have a new beginning and pertaining to love, okay, and a transformation. All right, so I do feel like there could be something that is standing in your way here, Sagittarius. You are trying to defend the right to love, to be loved, do things that you love, offer love, receive love, and you're also wanting to transform in some way, shape, or form here. But there is something or someone that is trying to stand in the way of that, is what I'm seeing here. All right, let's see. Yeah, there's something or someone. Now, I am hearing that for some of you, you're your own worst enemy. Some of you, you are standing in your own way. Some of you are bullying yourselves and believing that certain things can't happen for yourself, okay? For others of you, you're allowing another situation or another person do this, okay? Stand in the way. Some of you are set in your own ways, your own way of doing something, okay? And this is causing you to be held back from this new beginning, okay? And there needs to be some transformation in that, some give and take. So for whoever that's for, I know it's going to be difficult to be like, oh yeah, that's me. But there's somebody here that is set in their ways so firmly with this 5 of Swords. So some of you, if this isn't something or someone trying to hold you back, this is you trying to find strength within your own self, because it's almost like you're trying to manipulate things or orchestrate things, manifest things the way that you want them to be, okay? And so that can also be a confliction if there is anyone else involved because this person, and I don't know who this is for, this person is more like the flowy type of person. This person goes with the flow. And you are being very, very strong and very like, okay, this is how it should be. Okay. And they're feeling this bullying energy from you. Okay. Although that's not your intention. You know, so you're a little bit on defense here. Okay. Because I do see here that you do want love and you do want to offer love and receive an offer of love. But there's something that needs to transform here. So I'm hearing give and take here. There is going to be the victory, but for some of you, you just have to get that strength from yourself here. Okay. Now, what I'm seeing that needs to happen with the Empress. Okay. There is something new that needs to happen here. Okay. For some of you, this could represent a mother, or this could represent, you know, someone that you have children with, you know, male or female. There could be a male or female that's in your life that you're connected to, that you have children with, or this could be a mother figure. Okay. Page of Wands. Maybe you feel like you're being bullied by one of these individuals and you want a new beginning, you know, but you want to stand on your own. You want to go out and be very ambitious and do things in your own right. Okay. If this is not pertaining to someone in your life, specifically a mother figure, a grandmother, auntie, something like that, or someone that you have children with, there is a need for a new beginning. Okay. And you going out in the world brand new. All right. And taking action and being very ambitious about this. Okay. The Magician pops up here again. Okay. Manifesting. Something here needs to be manifested on your part. Okay. So either you need to manifest something and break away from this energy of being held down, held back, or whatever, and start this new beginning for yourself. Now we have the Knight of Cups. I always say the Knight of Cups is kind of like, you know, the Knight of Cups for me is like, you know, we always say that, of course, it's not the Queen, it's not the King. It doesn't have that full-fledged experience, okay? So it's like in between what I say both worlds. There's a little bit of experience, but there's a little bit more to go in terms of love. So it's kind of like wanting love or doing something you love to do, being around the people that you love, but there's still this shadowy side of the unknown, okay? So this is why you have to manifest. You got to get into this groove, Sag, okay? So you can't really stay in between here. You kind of have to go, I'm hearing that you kind of have to go to the next level here. Absolutely. Ace of Coins. Okay. So again, I'm seeing a new beginning. The Ace of Coins is in all areas of your life. So it's like, for some of you, you have to break some of these expectations and some of these calculated outcomes that you want for yourself, okay? There are some really great things that could come to you, but you're like restricting the flow and the process of it because you're so determined that it happens this way. For some of you, you're allowing people to hold your flow back. So, you know, this is something needs to change. Something needs to be manifested. Something needs to be transformed here. Because there is some areas of your life that are trying to change for the better, but there's some holdback here, either from you or from other people. All right. Temperance, yes. Okay, so what I see in the outcome here is there is going to be some give and take here. There is going to be some harmony in the outcome here. I do see that. I do see that there is going to be some, it's going to flow. It's going to flow the way that it needs to. I hear healing. Let's see what else we have here. Yes. You just have to make a decision here. Okay. Are you going to allow certain things to flow in the fountain? Or are you going to try to dictate or be dictated? All right. But then the fountain comes out. All right. This is, in this deck, this is the Fountain deck. This is like really finding your individual space, what you contribute to the world, what is your purpose. I feel like you do need to become more understanding of who you are and how you interact with other people and the things that you want and don't want. So for some of you that are feeling like you're being restricted or somewhat bullied or pushed up against a wall by other people, you need to figure out what it is that you want, how you are going to manifest this without being dictated, and make the decision to make your own decisions. Okay. For some of you that are just so stringent on these rigid ideas and these outcomes that you have, and it has to turn out this way, really making the decision to allow things to flow the way that they need to and go through this transformation. I'm not saying that, oh yeah, just let people run all over you and throw away all of your dreams. But when you realize your inner self, how liberating and how rewarding it can be to take that little tight grip off just a little bit and let things go, and understand why you're like that. Why do you have such a tight grip on this outcome being this way, is what Spirit is saying to me. So two different meanings here for two groups of people. All right, so let's see what the Spirit has to say. I'm calling all spirit guides, loved ones that have passed on, and angels for Sagittarius. Please give us a direct message pertaining to this reading. What is the overall message? We thank you in advance in love and light. I usually don't film with my window open, but I did today, so I apologize if you guys hear some activity. You know what I also wanted to do here? Before we get this message from the Spirit, what is the angel advice here? Wow, you got a lot of this. Okay, first one that comes out is relationship harmony. Okay, I feel like this is what this Temperance card is talking about, you know, harmony, healing. It says, we angels are opening up the hearts of everyone involved. Arguments and conflict are being resolved now. Okay, so if you are having some difficulties with others, trying to push their, you know, belief systems and how they want you to do things and that sort of thing, this is going to work out. The universe, the spirit guides, they're helping you with this situation for everyone involved. You have the Passion card. Okay, it says, trust and follow your renewed passion in your love life and your career. Absolutely. What are you passionate about? And this is why this Fountain card is very important as well, because it will help you find all of the things, all of the passion and desires that are within you. It also says here with the Clear Sentence card here, it says, notice your reoccurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. All right. So how are you feeling about things? Where are your emotions at? Because are we operating out of emotions or rationale? And this is why this Decision card is here. Okay. You have to decide, you know, when and how and why to, you know, fight your own battles and that sort of thing. And patience, right? Some of you are just very impatient. It's like, no, this needs to happen right now. You know, and this is why you have such rigid, mental outcomes about some of these situations and the way that they need to manifest. It says your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize. Still, they need nurturing and patience. Okay, so I see that you guys have the victory. Okay, you do, but it's just that, and you know, healing and harmony and all that good stuff's gonna come. It's just that you have to be a little patient and have to understand that you know, some things are not supposed to happen the way that you want them to, when you want them to, because there is a process. There are certain things that need to be obtained and experienced and so forth. So I feel like this card wanted to come out, so we're going to take it. It says, dearest you, do you know how much we love you and want to help you? We are here for you, and we hear you ask for guidance, but you must let go and let us help you. Hello. It says you don't have to do it all. You've done your part. Now let us do ours. You would be awestruck if you knew how many strings we've pulled through the matrix to give you what you need and desire. Spirit has a plan, and when you sign up to be a co-creator, you need to remember to allow the partnership. It's not one-sided. Your desires and plans meet up with those of Spirit. Remember, though, Spirit's timetable and ideas of how things will play out may be quite different from yours. Trust us, the Spirit's ideas are amazing. Now let go and let us do the magic. Pay attention to other areas of your life, and before you know it, a miracle will have taken place. We love you so much. If this is not exactly what we just talked about, I mean, this is exactly what we just talked about. Things happening through the flow, through the process. I mean, I don't even know. There's nothing else for me to say. Spirit has spoken. I'll tell you right now. I told you guys before I had gone through this spiritual surgery months ago. And I've been trying to get back to this channel and doing all these other things that I needed to do. And it was like I had these experiences that I needed to, you know, actually live through. And I kept having this, I need to be on my channel, I need to be doing this. And I felt like such a failure. And it was like, hold on a minute. Just let things flow. And it all made sense to me why certain things happened and why I was doing certain things and not other things. And this is exactly what you guys are going through, Sagittarius.